a gravel road where the wildflowers grow, and the creek runs slow like it's got all the time to show. Old fences lean with a story to tell of a place where we lived and we loved so well, where the fields meet the sky and the wind hums a tune underneath the wide open stars and a silver moon. There's a little white church with its bell ringing clear, and the heart of this town keeps pulling me near. The barn's red paint is faded but still stands proud, with the scent of hay and a tractor sound. Kids run barefoot through the summer sun, chasing dreams any place where time's never done, where the fields meet the sky and the wind hums a tune underneath the wide open stars and a silver moon. There's a little white church with its bell ringing clear, and the heart of this town keeps pulling me near. And when the day's done and the fireflies glow, we gather round the porch light, moving soft and slow. These simple moments, they're all I know in this country village where my heart calls home, where the fields meet the sky and the wind hums a tune underneath the wide open stars and a silver moon. There's a little white church with its bell ringing clear, and the heart of this town keeps pulling me near. The twilight leans on the old fence line, and shadows stretch like hands through time. Your name still lingers in the cotton breeze, carried soft through whispering trees. The rocking chair creaks like a ghost in thought, and silence sings what your voice forgot. I close my eyes and breathe you in, and send my miss you on the wind. And go gentle wind across the plains, through golden fields and window panes. Brush her cheek and touch her skin, and tell her where my heart has been. If she looks up, if her soul feels thin, that's just me, I miss you on the wind. Stars hang low like lanterns above, lit by longing, lit by love. The moon knows all my secrets well, each one a story I can't tell. Your laughter still haunts these amber skies like Sunday hymns that never die. So I speak in breeze, not ink or pen, and send my miss you on the wind. Go gentle wind through midnight blue, past city lights and skies she knew. Wrap around her like a song, hold her close though she's been gone. Let her feel what I can't send, but for the truth, I miss you on the wind. postage stamp, no written page, just open air and silent grace. The distance wide, but hearts still bend when love rides faithful on the wind. Go, gentle wind, and don't delay. Carry my soul where her dreams lay. And if she listens, let her hear the words I've whispered every year. I still love you, still wish again. So I send my miss you on the wind. Early morning coffee, baby's crying in the room. You're making pancakes while I lace up my boots. The sun peeks in on a brand new plan. Just two young hearts doing the best we can. We ain't got riches, just a roof and dreams, but love fills up the in-betweens. We kiss, scrape knees, and hold small hands, learning day by day how to make a stand. We're gonna raise our kid the best we can, with bedtime stories and calloused hands. Through the storms and the sleepless nights, we'll teach them wrong and we'll teach them right. We don't have all the answers yet, but we've got love and no regrets. Building dreams with our own hands, raising our kid the best we can. First bike ride down the old dirt track, you run ahead and never look back. Tears in our eyes, proud and scared, but we're always right behind, always there. Someday you'll grow and chase the sky, but you know we gave it all our try. And we may stumble, but we stand side by side with hearts in hand. Yeah, we raised our kid the best we could, with Sunday prayers and firewood. Through every laugh and every scar, you'll carry pieces of who we are. We didn't need a perfect plan, just love, just hope, just where we stand. We gave our all through joy and sand, raised you, child, the best we can. Our kid the best we can, with bedtime stories and calloused hands. Through the storms and the sleepless nights, we'll teach them wrong and we'll teach them right. We don't have all the answers yet, but we've got love and no regrets. Building dreams with our own hands, raising our kid the best we can. Raising our kid the best we can. Down a lonely gravel road I roam, with a heart that's far from home. Every whisper on the wind I hear tells a story of you, my dear. The old barn's empty, fields lie still, but your memory lingers soft and real, like a song that never fades away. You're the light that guides my way. Whispers on the wind, calling me back to you. Through the darkest night, I'll follow true. light shining on that worn-out fence takes me back to those days so tense. But love was strong and held us tight, even through the hardest nights. Whispers on the wind, calling me back to you. Through the darkest night, I'll follow true. No matter how far, how long I've been gone, your love's the whisper that carries me home. In every breeze, in every song, I feel your heart where I belong. Whispers on the wind, calling me back to you. Through the darkest night, I'll follow true. No matter how far, how long I've been gone, your love's the whisper that carries me home. Morning comes in quiet grace, sunlight soft across your face. The ticking clock forgets to move, time slows down when I'm with you. Coffee sips and sleepy eyes, laughter dancing in the skies. No rush, no race, no weight to bear, just you and me and open air. When I'm with you, the day lasts forever, like golden leaves that float in still weather. Every minute stretches wide, with your heartbeat next to mine. No place I'd rather be, no time I'd trade. When I'm with you, forever feels mine. Like rivers flowing slow, about things only hearts can know. The world outside can spin and turn, but here with you I own the earth. For one more glance, one more kiss, 1,000 hours just like this. And even when the sun goes down, your love's a light that wraps around. When I'm with you, the day lasts forever, like a song that fades but ends never. Even silence feels like gold. In your arms I don't grow old. So hold me close and say you'll stay. When I'm with you, time slips away. The train was leaving at break of day. You held my hand begging me to stay, but I kissed your tears and held on tight and said, wait for me, we'll be alright. I've got dreams stitched in this worn out bag, and your picture folded in a tattered flag, working hard in a far off land. But every nail I drive, I see your hand. I promise I will back and build our palace brick by brick with love, not malice, on the hill where your roses grow. We'll plant forever, let the soft wind blow. It won't be gold, but it will be ours, with candlelight and falling stars. So don't you cry, don't lose your grace. I'm coming home to build our place. Letters fly like doves through time. Your words remind me why I climb every mile. Every lonely night leads me closer to making it right. I promise I will back and build our palace, stone by stone, through storms and ballast, with your name carved on the front gate wood, where loved ones waited and always stood. It won't be grand, but it will be strong, with room for dreams we chased so long. So hold my vow and keep the faith. I'm coming home to build our place. Says I won't make it through, I hear your voice, and I know I do. I promise I will back and build our palace, not just a house but a love that's endless, where every room echoes your name, and time can't ever steal our flame. It won't be gold, but it will be true, and every stone will sing of you. So wait for me, I've found my grace. I'm coming home to build our place. We parked the truck where the gravel ends, down past the pines around the river bend. The water shimmered in the late July sun. You kicked off your boots and started to run, laughing like you had no care, hair blowing wild in the mountain air. I swear in that moment I found what's real, down by the lake where the world stood still, by the riverside where your hand found mine, and the wind told stories through the old red pines. We carved our names in the old barn wood, like forever was something we understood, with a sky so wide and a heart so full. You looked at me like time was pulling still in your eyes. I saw every thrill, by the lake, by the barn where the world stood still. We danced slow by the water's edge, moonlight rising over the mountain ledge. A blanket bottle, an old love song, the kind that makes you feel like you belong. Your voice so soft saying don't let go, and I said darling, I need you to know, if there's heaven I believe it's this hill right here with you, where the world stood still, by the riverside where your hand found mine, and the wind told stories through the old red pines. We carved our names in the old barn wood, like forever was something we understood, with a sky so wide and a heart so full. You looked at me like time was pulling still in your eyes. I saw every thrill, by the lake, by the barn where the world stood still. Now every time the seasons change, I drive back down that winding lane. The barn's still there, the lake still shines, and I still feel your hand in mine, by the riverside where the stories stay of a love that never fades away. We carved our names and hearts in wood, and I'd do it all again if I could. With a sky so wide and a love so real, you and me where the world stood still. Forever and always I feel it still. By the lake, by the barn, where the world stood still.
Chased the sky, felt the seasons slowly rolling by, met a few hearts, held a few hands, but none of them could ever understand the way you smile, the way you breathe, like you're the air that carries me. And every road I've wandered down just led me here where love is found. You are the only one, the moon to my midnight sun, the voice I hear when the day is done, the prayer I whisper, the song I hum, no matter where this world may run. You are the only one. I see our story in the starlit skies, in porch light kisses and sleepy eyes. You're in the coffee, you're in the rain, you're in the silence that speaks my name. And every time I lose my way, your love's the light that helps me stay. You're not just part of what I do, you're every beat I'm moving to. You are the only one, the calm in my chaos, the rising sun, the reason every fight's been won, the heart I hold when strength is gone, no matter what may come undone. You are the only one. If I had 1,000 lives to live, I'd spend each one just loving you again. Through every high, through every fall, you're the reason I risked it You are the only one, my always, my forever begun, the face I see when the morning comes, the last goodbye I'll never run from. So if the stars all fade and burn, I'd still find my way and I'd return to where your heart and mine are one. You are the only one.
She came in like sunshine through the screen door, bare feet on the porch, twirling on that old floor. Wind in her hair, sweet tea in her hand, laughing like she never needed a plan. She'd hum along to the radio's tune, golden like a wheat field in the middle of June. With every spin, the world slowed down. That girl made magic in a small town. She danced like July, like fireworks in her soul, like the heat of the moment you never outgrow, burning bright under that southern sky. She was summer love, no need to try, just a whisper of freedom in her wild blue eyes. Yeah, she danced like July. I still see her on that old gravel drive, in cut-off jeans and a heart so alive, singing along with her head held high, chasing dreams that could kiss the sky. She kissed me once by the old oak swing, said hold on tight, don't miss a thing. But time rolled on like it always will, yet I feel her heartbeat in the still. She danced like July, like a firefly in the night, like a slow song under porch light, laughing through the storms that passed us by. She was a wild breeze you couldn't tie, left me wondering how and why. Yeah, she danced like July. Now every time the summer wind blows, I swear I hear her in the radio. In every sunset fading slow, she's still here even if she had to go. She danced like July with a spirit so free, left her footprints all over me, a spark that lit the midnight sky, a goodbye wrapped in a lullaby, forever etched in the heat and high. Yeah, she danced like July. I had a map drawn in my mind, with stars to guide and hills to climb. I left that small town in a beat-up Ford, chasing something I couldn't afford. Found a few highs, took a few falls, heard no answers when I gave it my all. Letters home I never sent, nights alone with rent half spent. There's dust on my dreams, but they're still mine, worn and weathered, but they still shine, like old boots left by the back door light, scuffed by hope and the edge of night. They may be quiet, but they still sing. There's just a little dust on my dreams. Said come home when you're tired, son, but I kept running from what I'd become. Now I'm back here with empty hands, but a heart that finally understands. Dreams don't break, they just bend with time, waiting like thunder for the right line. And maybe tomorrow they'll rise again on the wings of a soft southern wind. There's dust on my dreams, but they ain't gone. They've been out there trying to carry on, like a porch light in a heavy rain, flickering faith through the hurt and strain. They're beat up truths, but they still mean everything, even with dust on my dreams. I've driven down some broken roads, left a trail of lies and heavy loads, took turns I wish I never made, burned some bridges that won't be saved. Whiskey nights and motel sins, a Bible in the drawer I never let in, but I kept a photo in my coat of Mama's porch and a promised note. Now I'm following a roadmap to redemption. With every mile I feel the tension. The rear view's full of all my pain, but there's sunlight breaking through the rain. I'm not there yet, but I believe that grace is somewhere up ahead of me. Stopped by church just past the state line. The preacher said, son, you're right on time. Dropped to my knees in that old pine pew, told the Lord I don't know what to do, but He don't need me perfect, just true, with a heart that's finally breaking through. So I turned the key and hit the road, heading back to the place I know. Still following this roadmap to redemption, marked by tears and good intentions. The past is heavy, but I won't let go of the second chance I've come to know. There's love waiting down that old dirt street, where mercy and memory meet. And I'll keep driving till I see the light on that front porch, swinging the pale moonlight. Yeah, I'm coming home to where we stood there, quiet in the pouring rain. Your hand in mine, both feeling the strain. She walks by like a melody, soft as the wind through a willow tree. And I smile like I always do, but she don't see the fire I've carried through. She laughs with him, he holds her tight, and I nod like it don't cut deep each night. 1,000 words I'll never say, 'cause love like mine, it don't get to stay. She deserves better than a quiet man with empty pockets and calloused hands. She needs bright lights and a sky full of stars, not a worn out truck and a patched up heart. So I let her go without a fight, swallow my truth every lonely night. She'll never know I wrote her name in every letter, 'cause deep down I knew she deserves better. I fix her fence, I light her porch, I'm always near, but never more. And if she cried, I'd be the first to show, but I stay behind the love she'll never know. And she deserves better than a second thought, than a man who loves her but says he does not. She deserves dancing in a new dress glow, not the small town secret I never show. So I keep my distance, play the part, while she runs wild with someone else's heart. She'll never see the lines I never let her, 'cause I always knew she deserves better. And maybe one day when he lets her fall, tall, but she deserves better than waiting years, than tears that fall in silence here. If loving means letting her fly so free, then loving her means hiding me. She'll never hear this song, not ever, but every word says she deserves better. Rain's beating down on the old tin roof, lightning flashing like the world's telling truth. But Mama's laughing in her apron strings, like the thunder don't mean a single thing. Kids barefoot dancing in the mud, Daddy's boots tracking puddles and love. The wind may howl, but we stay warm, holding tight through every storm. Sweet tea in the storm, calm in the fight, faith on the porch and hearts held tight. Life gets wild, but we've got our way, rocking through the wreck in the light of day. The world may roar, but we pour and pour sweet tea in the storm. Grandma hums by the candle flame, telling stories like nothing's changed. We've lost things, sure, but we still stand, built this life with weathered hands. The dog curls up by the old wood stove, and peace don't ask where the wind will go. Trouble comes, but it don't stay long, not with love this strong. Sweet tea in the storm, calm in the fight, faith on the porch and hearts held tight. Life gets wild, but we've got our way, rocking through the wreck in the light of day. The world may roar, but we pour and pour sweet tea in the storm. It's not just sugar, not just leaves, it's a love that lives in memories. Sweet tea in the storm, warm and clear, hope in a glass, the ones we hold near. Rain might fall, winds might warn, but we're sipping peace in the middle of the storm. Yeah, life still pours, but we got sweet tea in the storm. If I could climb the midnight sky, I'd reach where angels sing and fly. I'd take a ladder made of light, just to bring you peace each night. You've given me a love so true, the world looks brighter next to you. So if you ever feel too far, look above, I'll pick you a star. I will pick you a star, hang it high in your name, so you'll never feel lost, never feel the same. When the night feels cold and your dreams drift afar, know I'm sending my love. I will pick you a star. No diamond shines the way you do, even moonlight envies you. So when you're lonely, close your eyes stars, I'll be the wish in the velvet skies. One day we'll dance in heaven's glow, but till then this is all I know. You're the reason I believe in hearts. I'd cross galaxies to do my part. I will pick you a star, let it guide you. It was cold coffee and a flannel coat. Leaves were falling like whispered notes. You smiled like summer wasn't through, but the wind said September 22. We met where the river bends and flows. Your boots kicked up the golden road. I still remember what you wore, a denim dress, dreams I swore. September 22, that was the day the world stood still in the softest way. You looked at me and time stood true. Since then my heart belongs to you. No other date, no other view means more to me than September 22. We danced to a song no one could hear, just rustling trees and the sky so clear. You said don't forget this feeling, and I never did. I'm still believing. Years go by, but every fall that day returns, I feel it all. The way your hand fit into mine still plays in my heart every time. September 22, you came in light, a moment that still holds me tight. Even now when leaves drift through, I fall again. On September 22, through every dark night and every long day, I'll be with you always, no matter how far, forever and ever. I'll pick you a star. In the morning light, warm and golden, calm and right. Every time I leave I miss your grace, like a back road I can't replace. You're like Tennessee calling me home, where the heart runs free and I'm not alone. With every mile I drift away, I find my soul begging to stay. You're my sweet southern breeze. Yeah, baby, you're like Tennessee. You've got a voice like a fiddle's cry, soft and steady, makes me high, like a porch swing on a summer night. You hold me close, you hold me right. Mountains and rivers can't compare to the peace I feel when you're right there. And just like home, you're part of me in every note and melody. You're like Tennessee, where I belong, where the skies are wide and the love is strong. Even when the world pulls me away, I'll find my road back every day. You're my heart's geography. Yeah, darling, you're like Tennessee. to stay. You're my sweet southern breeze. Yeah, baby, you're like Tennessee. You're my heart's geography. Yeah, darling, you're like Tennessee. There's dust on the beams and rust on the nails. That old red barn's been through wind and hail, lean a little more with every year, but it still stands like it's holding us near. We carved our names in the old oak door, right where we danced on that dirt-packed floor. Summer nights and radio songs, she was in my arms where she belonged. That old barn holds more than hay. It keeps the echoes of yesterday, laughter, tears, and midnight kisses, ghosts of dreams and long-lost wishes. She's gone now, but I still see her smile in the light through the sycamore tree. Time moved on, but she stays with me in that old barn full of memories. Her perm still hides in the cedar wood. I'd bring her flowers when I could. We planned a life in those rafters high, talked about babies and the 4th of July. Now the horses are gone, the paint's all peeled, but I can still feel the way she'd feel, barefoot, laughing in a cotton dress. Man, I never knew I was that blessed. That old barn holds more than hay. It keeps the echoes of yesterday, laughter, tears, and midnight kisses, ghosts of dreams and long-lost kisses. She's gone now, but I still see her smile in the light through the sycamore tree. Time moved on, but she stays with me in that old barn full of memories. Thought about tearing it down last fall, but I couldn't swing the hammer at all. Some places ain't just wood and nails, they're hearts that beat and love that sells. That old barn holds more than hay. It's where my heart still goes to pray, for laughter, tears, and midnight kisses, for all those almost and near misses. She's gone now, but I still see her ghost dancing slow, just her and me. Time moved on, but love still breathes in that old barn full of memories, full of memories. I've walked through rain, I've faced the storm, but your love's the shelter keeping me warm. The years may pass, the winds may blow, but my heart's been set, and I want you to know nothing's gonna change my love for you. Through every trial I'll stay true, like the river flows to the sea so blue. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. Sometimes the night feels cold and long, but your love's the light that keeps me strong. No distance wide, no mountain high can break the bond that's you and I. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. Through every trial I'll stay true. Like the river flows to the sea so blue, nothing's gonna change my love for you. When the world tries to pull us apart, I'll hold your name close to my heart. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. Through every trial I'll stay true. Like the river flows to the sea so blue, nothing's gonna change my love for you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. We were barefoot kings on a gravel road, rusty bikes and dreams that overflow. Climbed old trees and built sky-high plans, and thought the world fit in our calloused hands. Skipped school just to fish all day, told secrets we swore we'd never say. You were my brother, not by blood, but by every scrape and every flood. Someday we grow up, but we don't forget the dirt on our jeans and how wild all gets. The laughter, the fights, the long walks home, the nights we swore we'd never be alone. Time rolls on, but that bond stays tough. Yeah, someday we grow up, but that don't change us. You stood by me when my world fell apart, and I held your hand through your first heartbreak start. We drifted some like rivers do, but I never stopped carrying you. Someday we grow up, but we don't forget the fireflies, freedom, and that backyard set. The mud on our boots, the nicknames we gave, the way we knew we were always safe. Time rolls on, but that bond stays tough. Yeah, someday we grow up, but that don't change us. Now we got kids who play in the dirt, and we smile remembering how it once worked. Someday we grow up, but we still believe in old ball caps and scraped up knees. You'll always be that voice I trust when the world gets loud and the road gets rough. Yeah, we're older now, life moves fast and tough, but I'll never forget who taught me enough. 'Cause someday we grow up, but real best friends don't grow apart.